Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in for another weekly draw. This week for our weekly reading I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer Tarot, and I'm going to be doing something a little different this week. I'm still going to be doing our 3-card reading, but I'm going to be adding a bonus oracle card message at the end of it, and for that I'm using those Lucy Cavendish Les Vampire cards that we used in our Oracle draw on Friday, because I haven't used them that much and it really blew me away. I just love that card. Well, I love all of them, but I just thought it was really cool, so I wanted to use that for our bonus message this week. And this will give you a really good idea of what a 3-card reading is like for me. If you've wondered what a 3-card reading would be like to get from me, this reading will give you a great idea about that. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle our Morgan Greer deck, and I'm going to draw our 3 cards, and I'm going to be turning all 3 cards over at once instead of one by one, and we will go through each of them and make connections and see connections and figure out what themes are going on for us this week, what issues may be arising, what the cards want to draw our attention to. So we will go through all of them and then wrap everything up, tie everything together, and then get our bonus message from the universe, from that beautiful oracle deck. Okay, so our first card is going to be this one. Second card is this one. And third card is this one. Okay, so sorry, let me just move those over a tad. Okay, so let's turn them over. First card is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Second card is the Fool, Major Arcana. And another Major Arcana, Judgment, for our third card. Wow, so these are... Okay, right away we've got 2 Major Arcana cards. And sorry, let me just move this up so you can see it better. Okay. Oh, glare. Okay. So like I was saying, there are 2 Major Arcana cards here. One of them is the very first card of the Major Arcana, and the other one is the next to last card. So it's like we've got the beginning and an ending, like right after each other there, or they're both in the spread. So we've got a beginning and an ending going on here, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles first. Knight of Pentacles is the workhorse. He is the knight who gets the job done. No matter how dull, no matter how tedious, no matter how boring it is, nothing puts this guy off. He will get the task done. If he's assigned a task, if he knows he has a job to do, he will do it no matter what gets in his way. He's a very dogged kind of person. Relentless, but in a low-key way. This guy is the most low-key of all the knights in the Minor Arcana. So the other suits are the Cups, the Wands, and the Swords. The Knight of Cups is also, a little bit on the milder side, but this guy is the ultimate, like, low-key guy. He's very unobtrusive. He can be very unobtrusive. He is not a showy person. He is not a flashy person, but he is a very solid, reliable, dependable person, okay? And since we got him in the reverse, this is the opposite. To me, this indicates the opposite. So this person has the opposite of these attributes. So rather than somebody who's reliable, dependable, dogged, determined, very diligent about getting the job done, this person may be a little bit lax. This person may be lazy. This person may be unreliable. This person may be, reckless, careless, not really care about little details, not really care about doing a job right. Somebody who's really just kind of, shirking their duties and not doing what their higher self tells them they should be doing. Okay, so this could be either you, or it can be an aspect. It can be an aspect of you, or it can be somebody else. Now, knights are said to represent young men, so we're looking like late teens, early 20s kind of age group. And again, this doesn't have to be an age, like definitely this person is this old. This can be just somebody who's got that kind of energy, that kind of attitude about life, somebody who's sort of got that personality in that age range, okay? And it can be a male or a female. So let's put this guy aside for the time being. We will come back to him. Now we've got the Fool, and to me, actually, the Fool, and notice he's looking at this guy, right? So to me, the Fool he's the ultimate reckless person, male or female, of course. This person has very positive attributes and very negative attributes. All of the cards have positive and negative. Now, what's great about the Fool, and he did come up in the upright position, is this is a card all about optimism. It's about starting a journey. It's about starting a journey with great enthusiasm and, just great confidence and, the belief that nothing can go wrong. It's like you're so enthusiastic and you're so jazzed about starting the journey, and you just don't even think about it going wrong. You're just convinced that everything is going to go your way. So this is very optimistic. This is a kind of naive, like you're just assuming things are going to go your way because you feel so great. You feel so excited. You feel so jazzed about starting this. Of course, it doesn't mean things are going to go right, but you just kind of assume that. So that's kind of his negative side. The Fool can be naive. He can be reckless. He can be overly optimistic, overly confident, and this can get him into trouble. But on the other hand, his amazing energy and his amazing enthusiasm for starting a journey and for doing something different, for doing something new is an awesome, awesome energy. And we all need that. We all need that belief. We all need to have that optimism in order to do things, right? We all need to believe that they're going to work in our favor. Otherwise, why would we start anything, right? We have that belief, or you should have that belief when you start a new venture. You should have that belief, right? So this is a great, great energy that is in the mix here, okay? And then we have Judgment, which is another Major Arcana card. And this is a very dramatic card. This is a very serious card to me. Whereas the Fool is kind of very lighthearted and very young energy and very optimistic and enthusiastic and just very, very young kind of joie de vivre energy. This to me is like ultra serious. It's like you've come to a stage in your life where you realize, okay, this is what I have to do. Like you've realized that you have a calling. You see how these people in the card, the man has got his arms raised up, so does the child, and the woman has her arms crossed in front of herself as if she's embracing whatever it is that she has realized about herself. And it's like these two are they're just so excited about what they have discovered about themselves. Now, since the Major Arcana, the Judgment card is Major Arcana number 20, it's indicating the end, like you've almost come to the very end of the Major Arcana. So you've gone through a lot of experiences. You've acquired a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience along the way. And this is what has brought you to this point of self-discovery. It's brought you to this point of self-realization. You know exactly who you are, what you are meant to be doing, what turns you on, what really, really gets you going, and what you feel a burning, driving desire to do in your life. It's about your life path. It's about that aha moment when you realize this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm on this planet to do. It's like a very dramatic kind of enlightenment that comes over you. So it's interesting that we've got this very kind of like completion, a feeling of completion, like you have realized everything. And we've also got this Fool energy, and we've got this Knight of Pentacles reverse. So let me just take a look here, and we will tie these all together. Okay, so what is coming to me right away, what just entered my mind when I was looking at this spread, is this energy, the Knight of Pentacles reverse. As I said, this is somebody who is the opposite of the positive attributes of that card. So this could be somebody who's very unreliable, untrustworthy, doesn't get the job done, shirks his duties, kind of lazy, doesn't do what he's supposed to do. He's been assigned a task, he's been entrusted with something to do, whether that's personal or whether that's a business goal or whatever it is, and he's not doing it. He's not carrying it out. He's shirking his duties. And it could have to do with this energy. It could be that you realize, if this is you, if this is resonating with you and you identify with this card here, you feel that you are not doing what you're supposed to do, that you're bored, that you're being lazy at your job, that you're not feeling inspired, that it's just tedious and a total drag to you. It's because you feel this burning desire to do something else, and you know that it's your life calling. So I think what this reading is all about, and the way that the Fool is looking at this card, it's like saying, hey, buddy, wake up here. You're feeling this way. You're feeling bored, and you're shirking your duties, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing because you're not following your true path. You're not following your true calling. And I've got this energy for you. It's here for you. I want to give you this enthusiasm and optimism, but I can't do it when you're stuck doing something that you hate, or doing something that's a drag, or doing something that just really feels pointless to you. You want to be doing what you are meant to do. This is about achieving your ultimate goal in life. It's about following your path and doing what you were put on this earth to do. I really think that's what this week's reading is about. So this is major stuff. This is major stuff. If you've been wondering what career you should be in, or what person you should be with, or just what you should be doing in general, this week is you're going to get a wake-up call. You're going to have a moment of realization where you're like, aha, I get it. That's what I meant to say. This is like the aha moment card. It's like, I get it. I have finally realized what all my trials and tribulations are about. I realize why I'm here. I realize why I went through these things. I realize why I had to go through this in order to get to this point. Okay? So I think what this week's reading is about is, if you're in a job, if you're in a situation that just does not do anything for you, if you feel stagnant, if it's stagnating you, if you're very unhappy, if you feel like an imposter, you may feel like an imposter, you may feel like, I don't belong here. I am, this is just not me, okay? Whether that's your job, whether it's school, whether it's you in a relationship, whatever it is, you realize that you really don't belong there. And this guy is trying to tell you, hey, come on, use my energy. I'm here for you. I'll lead you. I'll take you on another journey, but you have to follow your life's path. You have to go with your heart. You have to go with your passion. You need to follow your passion. It's calling you. It's telling you, come on, let's go. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. Okay. So this is a pretty major reading this week. Pretty, cool stuff going on, So let us now draw our oracle card from the Les Vampires deck and see what additional message the oracle cards have to give us. And once again, they're going all over the place. So this card is going to relate to that reading. It's going to give us some additional information, and we'll see what the universe has to say to us, what extra information it wants to give us. Okay, so what extra information do you want to give us about this reading? Here we go. Okay, so our extra message is redemption, absolution, forgiveness, and penance. Okay, that's very interesting. This girl in this picture looks very, very sad. She looks like she's either, her eyes are full of tears, she's about to cry, or she has been crying. She's got her hands over her heart. Her heart is hurting. So you may feel, okay, this is what I'm getting from this card as it relates to our weekly reading. You may feel like in leaving a situation, okay, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whatever it is, you may feel that leaving that situation is going to hurt somebody, or it's going to disappoint somebody, and it makes you feel bad. And that may be why you have been stuck in that job or situation or whatever it is for so long, a place that you feel you don't belong in, because you do not want to disappoint somebody, or for whatever reason, you're staying there because you feel it's expected of you, or, you're going to hurt somebody if you leave, or it's going to negatively affect you in some way. So that's why I'm saying here, like, forgiveness, right? If somebody is making you feel like in order for you to be in their life, you have to be doing this, or you have to be behaving like this, or this is who you have to be, that person is really selfish and not good for you, because they are stifling you and they're holding you back. And in order for you to move on, you really have to move on, and you have to forgive yourself. Even though there is no reason to forgive, you have the absolute right to follow whatever path you want to follow. Whether your parents are pushing you to go into a certain career, or, study a certain thing in school, or whether somebody you're with in a relationship, you're just not happy with them, but you're staying because you feel like they're going to really be lost without you. And you feel like you're going to really hurt them, and therefore you feel guilty and you need forgiveness. You don't need forgiveness for that. You don't need forgiveness for doing what you truly are meant to do, and acting the way you truly are. I shouldn't say acting, behaving, expressing who you truly are. There's nothing to be forgiven about that. It is who you are. And if something is not working for you, you have the perfect right to leave it behind. Now, obviously, we have feelings for people. We have ties to people. We don't like to disappoint people that we love. And, that holds us back a lot. It really, really holds us back and prevents us from realizing our potential a lot of the time. And, you just have to come to a level of maturity, like emotional maturity in your life, when you realize that is really, really negative, and that it is not selfish. It is not selfish to do what is in your best interest, or what is going to evolve you to the highest, level in your life. Anybody who tries to make you feel guilty about that is extremely selfish, and they really don't belong in your life, because that's an unhealthy attitude and an unhealthy expectation to have of you. So I think this card, as it relates to our reading, is about if you feel guilty about leaving something behind, whether it's a job, whether, like, maybe you think, they'll be lost without me at work. Like, they really depend on me at work, and they're going to just really hate me if I leave, or they're going to be so lost without me. Or if you're in a relationship and you're like, this person is going to be, they depend on me for so much, they're going to be lost without me. And this is going to be them, they're going to be so sad, and they're going to be so lost, and, their hearts are going to hurt, and it's all because of me. Give yourself a break. Cut yourself a break, okay? There's nothing wrong with acting in accord with your highest self. That's what we're all here for. It goes back to that Judgment card, right? It's about realizing, this is who I am, and this is what I'm here for. And if you have to be fake, if you have to be a phony, if you're in a situation under duress, whether it's a job or a relationship or anything else, it's not right for you. You don't belong there, and you have the perfect right to leave it behind. And it's for your evolution. It's for your greater good. And if those people truly love you, they will come around. They will come around sooner or later and say, I realized that you did have to do that for yourself. You were right. I was holding you back. I had unhealthy expectations of you. I was being very selfish. If they are truly healthy people and they truly love you, they will come around. If maybe not, you might lose them in the interim, but if they're in it for the long haul, they will still be in your life. And if they're not, there's no loss there. There's absolutely no loss there, because those people were holding you back. So I think this card is giving you that encouragement to do what makes you happy. If you're feeling like this, fix it. Change it. You have the perfect right to do that. You don't have to be sad. You don't have to be wondering about, I'm wasting my life. What am I doing here? You have the perfect right to do whatever you want to do in your life. That is your birthright, okay? So I think this card is giving us all the encouragement to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like I said, it will give you a good idea of what a 3-card reading is like for me. Of course, it'll be personalized to you, so it'll be different there. And they are a little bit longer than the reading I did here. So if you're interested, I will put my information in the description box below. Don't hesitate to contact me. So yeah, don't hesitate if you would like a reading from me. I would love to work with you. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Click that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Like I said, my info is in the box below. Please order a reading from me. I would love, love, love to work with you. So guys, I hope you have a great week. Do what is right for you. Do what is best for you. That's what this reading is about. It's an awesome, awesome reading. This is going to be a major week for a lot of us. It's going to be the kind of week that could be a life changer. So that's very exciting. So I'll see you guys on Friday for our You Pick the Card draw. Have a great one, you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. Bye for now.